Welcome back to the Karmic Third Party Update. Yes, we do have the next edition out in the members as you view this in the public. Now, the members do get this content ad-free with another chain of lists of things that they get with their membership. If you want to see what's entailed in that, we do have a mini video on the main page. Now, without further ado, let's get into this update. The first thing I noticed when I was looking at this read was really interesting. I do think a lot of individuals will be looking at money, value, belief systems, their body. And what we see with the crowning energy of the karmic third party is an individual that is neither here nor there. They're quite unsatisfied with who they are, where they are, what's happening, and they don't actually know that's what it is. They also could feel their discontent, but they're still making sacrifices because it is in the hangman position. So we're going to get further into this as we do proceed forward, but that's the crowning energy. As we look to the past, the direction in which they were traveling, it did change them, and their perspective of where they're going versus where they're going now is going to be drastically different. At the heart of it, they can feel both a victim and a perpetrator. And so they feel that they're in a catch-22 at this point in time. A catch-22 of if they go left, they're moving towards their path. If they go right, they're continuing on the path that it stands where it is, and not necessarily are they content with it. But there could be a codependent pattern and a reason why they're doing such. A lot of times we can say to ourselves, okay, well, why is this still transitioning? Why is it still happening? If it's so bloody horrible, why do they continue going down that path? Codependency is a very interesting thing. It means there is some value for the individual in the situation. Is it monetary? Is it psychological? Is it physical? But there is something there, even if it doesn't feel so good. Why? Is because the person is evolving, and they did feel that they were different. They did feel they were changing, but it takes a bit of time to embody that. So there's the mind, body, soul. As they are moving forward, they're really looking at having to rise to the challenge because it is becoming more difficult. It's almost like they're falling deeper and deeper into this dynamic, and it's feeling as though there is a necessity to change. I'm hearing the term opposites attract. I'm also hearing be careful what you wish for. I also am seeing they're making reference to the point that from the eclipse, they may have felt this big black hole. And it's quite funny because there was a lot of scientific projects going on to do with black holes and dark matter. And I'm noticing the back, it literally looks like an eclipse, but it also looks like a black hole. There's sun coming from it, which I feel is clarity to do with the lion and the dare. There is an attraction that is connected, and this individual could be aware of the spiritual connection between two individuals. They also could see where they were, again, especially if this is a karmic situation that entered into while knowing there was a connection between two individuals. This is, for instance, somebody cutting somebody's lunch. And as an example, the person then realizes that they went in where angels fair to tread and there's unfinished business, which thus puts them in a risky position. But as they're looking to that past, there is a new chapter here that, they could have got really connected with their spirituality, but I definitely feel there's a new phase, a new direction that was calling them. Oh, God. There's a lot of jealousy here. I'm channeling these messages from a psychic perspective. Now, yes, if you know this deck, you can read them and get additional messages. I'm giving you my interpretation of what I'm psychically seeing. First thing I see from the bottom row, especially as we move to the outcome card, this person is very jealous. This person knows that the destiny and the direction and where they're going is going to be somewhere very different. They may not spiritually be ready for that. These old patterns die hard, but they are in this circular kind of energy of such. Could one say that they have used darker methods to attain what they desire? From what I'm saying, yes. Let's back up before we draw assumptions, because I already say what I say. And we're going to dig deeper into what they feel we need to know. Okay, what is to do with this new grown in the past, please? What went down? What is it? What cropped up? A goal and a direction, a time frame. This could have been some desire, some hope they wanted. This could have been to do with marriage. It could have been to do with a birthday. Something that happened at an event has shifted them. They're looking at abundance in all its forms, and they have a goal, and they've got a time frame. The time frame is July. For some, if they were in a karmic relationship and they have a child, this child's now growing. Okay, what's at the heart of the situation? Yeah, this person who, okay, the individual they're involved with, be it it's past or present, they're not merging. There's sort of like murky lines here of commitment, and the person is feeling that they're detaching. They, oh God, that's kind of very matter of fact. They feel it's their karma. They feel it's their karma that there would be a reconciliation with the person they fear the most. Some of them are having really weird dreams. Wow, this is really interesting channeling this. Okay, what do we need to know about what they're needing to rise from? They're needing to rise out of a dark situation. This could be a move of house. Yep, we just got a house. This could be a move of house. This also could be to do with breaking karmic cycles, to do with family and patterns. But there is a shift. They're asked to level up. Something's challenging them here. Something's challenging them to get out of this rut, to get out of the cycle, being forced upon. Could be a shift and a change within a home and family dynamic. Okay, they may have taken advice also and done things again that were a little bit more malefic and toxic. Family also may not be as supportive at this point in time. It could be a family member calling them out. Ooh, yep. They might, for some, they might be trying to make peace with the, how could I say it, the direct individual, divine feminine, or the notion of it, even though they're not happy. This person is coming through. I'm just going to say it, and you're going to need to really gauge your direct situation. For those of you that have a twin flame that is in communication with the karmic, or the karmic's trying to make communication with you, just be really wary. Okay, so for some, there is going to be an argument. This argument is it's almost like it's the final curtain call. I'm literally seeing a curtain. I'm seeing conflict. I'm seeing a fight between a karmic in a karmic relationship. This actually is causing a demise of this situation. Yeah, a lot of projection here to do with their value system. It's actually not going in their favor. It's really not going in their favor. This can be a person who is very controlling, yet internally feeling very out of control. There's a lot of jealousy. Definitely a lot of jealousy and insecurity to do with the twin flame connection. There is a reunion coming here, and this is something that they've been fearing for a very long time. This could be ending in disaster for them. Quite a fiery outcome. They've got to be careful what they manifest in here. How they do this. I mean, this is very, very vengeful. Very, very vengeful. But this could really blow up in their face. With the outcome being passion of the wild red mother. We had the marriage card with the child. But again, I'm just really getting this is... Be careful what you ask for. I'm really not saying this is positive. I'm saying it is quite negative. So, in the mix, how are you handling this energy this week? Yes, we can look at our shadow energy for karma. This could be anything down to jealousy, insecurities, or manipulation. However, at a high frequency, more than likely we are dealing with other circumstances. For you, did you see something that we didn't see? Like I said, I do intuitively read these, not from the direct perspective of the cards. And if you do have any advice for the collective, feel free to share in the comments below. Take care, and I'll see you next week for the channel messages.